Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I wanted to share with you on how easy it is to use a bobbin winder if you're not using it on your sewing machine, that is. So I like to use this Simplicity SideWinder Deluxe. I believe it's discontinued now, but you can easily find similar bobbin winders online. Check out Amazon. I believe Joanne has actually a smaller version of this from Simplicity, so they are still available that way, which is nice. So I do love this model because it kind of reminds me of like a really cute handbag or even like a picnic basket. It has a nice little lock here at the front, easy to carry handle as well. Let's pop it open. Now I have the power cord already plugged in, which I usually keep in one of these storage compartments that are built into the lid. In the other one, you're going to find the bobbin spindles. Now they come in different sizes based on the kind of bobbin that you use for your machine. Now remember, there are plastic and metal bobbins. Just make sure you have the correct one based on the machine that you're winding the bobbins for. So that's convenient and easy to nice to have for a little extra feature here. So moving on to the actual winding compartment. So for the thread, I know they give you like a little spindle here for these smaller spools of thread. If you're doing something really quick for like a project or you just need like a certain color that's different from your usual, these are great. It's fine. However, I sew a lot of black, so I would use my larger serger cones from Maxi-Lock, which has the 6,000 yards. It just lasts longer. You'll get more bobbins out of the way that way in one go. So here I kind of have one already like halfway through. I like to use an external thread stand. I don't like to use the one that's built in because again, I need a lot more bobbins than normal. So I like to do them in bulk. So this is the easiest way that I like to set it up, where I kind of have the thread stand off to the side. I take the thread, loop it through the top of the thread stand, and then they have a little telescopic thread guide here. So go ahead and take the thread and loop it through the tiny little thread guide here. Next, you have your tension dials. Make sure you go in between the two tension discs and pull it taut until it stops, and then that way you know that it's definitely in between the two tension dials here, or the discs. So again, there's cute little guide arrows here as well to kind of let you know what direction everything needs to go. Again, I have my correct bobbin size spindle already put in. And here, this is the guide that kind of lets you know where the bobbin winder should stop based on the size of your bobbin. So go ahead and take your tweezers, grab one of your empty bobbins, and from the bottom to the top, that's how you want to kind of insert the thread. So again, like that. You're only going to need a few inches of excess thread tails from the top. So, as long as it's enough that you can kind of guide it and hold on to it. Go ahead and pop it on to the bobbin spindle, and then you're going to use the guide, and now you're going to notice that it's going to go slightly underneath the edge of your bobbin because you don't want the thread to get wound outside the bobbin, or else that can cause some issues and you're going to have some sewing problems where it could jam possibly in the machine. It's just not good. You always want to make sure that it's at least within the bottom and top of the bobbin at all times for it to sew properly. So here we have the speed dial for how fast you want the bobbin winder to move. I just put it at the max because you want it done as quickly as possible. And here is the on off switch, and then the start button. Once you hit that, it's going to start winding, and then based on the guide where you have it stopped, it'll stop winding at that point, similar to how the bobbins get wound on the sewing machines. So once everything is properly looped through, go ahead and hit the start button. All right, so now it's done. So this actually has a built-in thread cutter right here. You can use it. Easy to use, just like that. Go ahead and remove the bobbin, trim off the excess tail as close as possible to your bobbin. And then easy as that. So again, you can see how the thread is within the top and bottom, and that's exactly how you want it to be done. You don't want it to ever go outside the edge of the bobbin or else it won't sew as well. Okay, super easy. For me, this is just the best way to wind bobbins in bulk. So I've been using this for years now, and it's really convenient to have. And again, you know, I just kind of keep my bobbins all in a bowl as I'm sewing on things, and then when I'm ready to bind them up, which is usually like once or twice a month, I'll pop out the Sidewinder, just kind of get them all done in one go. So it's super convenient. I think everyone should go ahead and purchase one if you do a lot of sewing or crafting. If you do small projects, obviously you can use your sewing machine for these, but I prefer to use a separate bobbin winder. It just gets the job done a lot faster, so it's more efficient. So comment below, let me know if you have any questions, let me know if you have any issues using yours, and let me know. And until next video, I'll see you then. All right, thanks so much.